From N5 to JLPT N4, this is lesson number 33. So today let's focus on this grammar pattern, てある。てある, the meaning is this. てある is used when someone did something on purpose, and the result remains now. For example, ドアが開けてあります means the door has been opened. So someone opened it before on purpose, and it is still open. The result still remains. So the important thing is that someone did it on purpose, and that result still remains. Grammar format is this, very simple. Use て form and then add ある. This pattern shows that someone did the action and the result still exists now. We often use it with objects. For example, 名前が書いてあります。名前 the name, that's the object. 電気がつけてあります。電気 the light, that's the object. Important point. With てある grammar pattern, the object uses が particle. So once again, example. Someone opened the door. In this case, ドアを開けました。A very simple sentence. Someone opened the door. In this case, after the door, the object. You can use を particle as usual, but this time with this grammar format. The door is open. You need to use が particle instead. ドアが開けてあります。Someone opened it, and the result still remains. So with this grammar format, てある, use が particle after the object instead. In the previous lesson, we talked about ておく grammar format. So before we move on to today's exercise, let's look at the difference between ておく and てある. ておく, which we talked about in the previous lesson, means that someone does something on purpose to prepare for later. So for example, ドアを開けておきます means I will open the door in advance for later purpose. So the focus is on the action. And here you can use を particle. But this time てある means that someone did something on purpose and the result remains now. So that means ておく is that you prepare something in advance for later purposes. But てある is you already did the action and that result remains now. The focus is on the object and the result. Example, ドアが開けてあります。So someone already opened that door, and that door still is open. The result still remains. So this time the focus is not on the action, but on the result and the object. Therefore, in this case, use が particle instead. So this is the difference between ておく and てある. ておく means that someone does something in advance for later purposes. But てある, the action is already done and the result still remains. Now before an exercise, let's look at one more example. テーブルにメニューが置いてあります。This means that the menu has been placed on the table. So someone already put the menu on the table before, and that result still remains. The focus is on the result, on the object, not the action. Therefore, object, が particle and then 定 form プラスあります。Now, I'd like you to do this exercise. Stop the video and translate the sentences. When you are ready, please come back. Now, the answers. The documents have been copied. 資料がコピーしてあります。定フォームプラスあります。So someone already copied the documents, and now the documents are already prepared. The result still remains. Therefore, が particle and then 定フォームプラスあります。Something is already prepared. The result still remains. The focus is on the result, on the object. Next one. My name is written on the paper. 名前が紙に書いてあります。So someone wrote the name on the paper, and the result still remains. Therefore, 定フォームプラスあります。Object in this case is 名前。Therefore, object plus が particle. Last one. A picture is hung on the wall. 壁に絵が飾ってあります。定フォームプラスあります。So someone already hung the picture on the wall before, and the result still remains. That's why object が particle and 定フォームプラスあります。Now I will read the sentences, so please repeat after me. 資料がコピーしてあります。名前が紙に書いてあります。壁に絵が飾ってあります。Very good job. So lastly, I have this homework for you. Translate the sentences into Japanese and put your answers in the comments below. I will check and correct your homework. みんな今日もありがとう。I will see you again in the next lesson then. みんなまたね。バイバイ。